As sun meets sea on day 2, Stephen, Luke, and Chase begin to see that this adventure will push them beyond just the physical, but it remains unknown what they'll find. Local waterman, world champion tandem surfer Bear Woznick embodies the Hawaiian spirit and provides a much-needed compass.
I've got the traditional Hawaiian lace for you guys.
Oh, nice.
See if I can do this. So I can put it over you, and we're gonna Hawaiian nose breathe. That.
Bear came in to really be our spiritual beacon, sort of our spiritual compass.
The series is called The Clean Break. What does that mean to each of you? I'd like to what does it mean to you?
I'm a father of a 5-year-old. You know, the last 5 years have been just dedicated to my family.
And now you're kind of trying to take your pulse again and reconnect with yourself?
Yeah.
See who you are at this moment?
Yeah. I think deep down all of us want to live like a great story. This is a step in really finding out, some more about that story that I'm meant to live.
When you look at the people in your life, your friends, your family, the society, advertisements, they have expectations of you. The most important lesson spiritually is detachment. To detach from what the world, what your family, what society's expectations are.
I think that was the first time I really started to think deep about what this trip might pull out of me, and then how that was applicable to the rest of my life.
I'm looking forward to the thrill of it all, but I'm really looking forward to seeing, how I can really push myself and seeing when I want to put that wall up and to see if I'm really going to push through, if I'm really going to accomplish that, if I'm really going to do that.
The best place to get perspective is to live on the edge. So that's where you're going to be living for the next little while. You're going to be living on the edge.
But anyway, we've got a really cool treat for you. Do you ever dream of breaking out of your 9-to-5 job and doing something extraordinary?
I sure do. And standing here next to us is Bear Woznick, who can help me do that. He's helping three average Joes.
Right.
You're a world masters
tandem surfing
champion.
Yeah.
And he's got a show on Fuel TV called Clean Break.
Right, and I wouldn't call these guys average Joes. These guys are exceptional. But the Chick Hydro, the Clean Break shows, it's probably better than Gone with the Wind. I mean, it's probably the best show ever on
It's a bold statement,
other than Kate's LA Morning Show.
Well, thank you so much. Now, tandem surfing, I've heard of tandem parachute, but what is tandem surfing?
This is where you're tandem surfing, you're riding on a wave with a woman, and you're lifting her.
Now, did this all start, Bear, when you tried to hit on a lady and go, you know what, I got this great idea. We're going to go surfing. You're going to hold on to me really tight.
They're not a lot of guys that get paid to pick up women.
Right, Bear.
And you were saying that sometimes you will do this with a woman, take her out for this, and then you'll find out while you're out there that she doesn't know how to swim.
I've had that happen a few times, yeah. They kind of put the stranglehold on me.
And once you're out there, you're out there.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about your show. They're not average Joes.
These guys are special, man. And the whole idea was to bring them out to Hawaii, and we put them through every kind of adventure. And I told them, you guys can't be alpha male here. You're all going to get to a breaking point. But once you get to that breaking point, you'll kind of have a breakthrough, a clean break, and you'll be able to kind of re-identify the trajectory of your life. And they all did. They're just wonderful guys.
Well, speaking of breaking point, we have Jessica here. I would do it, but I'm not dressed properly.
Exhibit A.
Jessica is dressed properly for a tandem surf. So can you demonstrate with her?
She's awesome. She should change her career.
She should change her career. Bear.
So let's go ahead. We'll watch you do it.
Remember the easy one we did first?
See, here's the thing. I choke under pressure. I'm like, no, I don't remember any of it, Bear.
Okay, let's just jump. Okay, look at me and relax.
Whoa!
Hands back, no Superman.
And so now you...
And then bring her down like this. And come down.
Jessica!
But watch, she's got a cooler left. You want to do the other one?
We'll do the other one.
Okay, now the whole job... The whole job of the tandem girl is to make me look good. Okay? But no one's actually looking at me anyway.
Jessica
lock out your arms.
On top of her.
Goes.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 10. Even the East German judge giving you a 10 on that.
And that was with one practice. She's amazing.
But
fantastic.
Here's the thing. This is on solid ground that we're doing it. You do this on a surfboard on a wave.
Yeah, well, if the girl misbehaves, you just do the royal flush, so they tend to cooperate.
Well, you did a really good job, but you actually have a professional here who also, Christina, show us how you would do it.
Let's do that same lift. Show them.
Okay. Show us how it's really
This is called
done.
a fake arm to arm. And normally with this lift, you can go into different sequences, too.
Look at the smile. See, this is
She's a rock star.
Barry, you got to have kind of some muscles to do this, though, right?
It's technique.
It's technique.
And it helps if the girl, the girl doesn't need to surf to do this.
Right.
Really, if she's athletic. And when you go up in the lift like that and you lock out, as long as you're locked out, you can surf like that forever.
That is awesome. Well, great job.
Go to bearswave.com and it has a lot of videos.
Yeah, and if you want to watch Bear Clean Break presented by Schick Hydro, airs at 8 p.m. every Wednesday night.
Smooth.
Bear Woznick, thanks, man.
Okay,
really
brother.
good.
Thanks, Aloha.
Great.
Aloha, everybody. Shaka.
All right, Michaela. Thanks. Back to you.
Yeah, I thought it was really strange they didn't send me out there.
It's at Waikiki where the Duke's biggest fan, Bear Woznick, hangs out.
Hey, you must be Bear.
How you doing? You're Coxie, right?
I am, right. Aloha.
Aloha mahu.
What's that?
Well, I say that to you to show respect.
Oh, yeah, what's that mean?
Aloha crossdresser.
Bear is a surfing nut who is on a one-man mission to revive an ancient tradition.
This is tandem surfing. I'm a professional tandem surfer. This is my partner, Crystal.
Yeah?
It's one of the few sports where you can get paid to pick up chicks.
Bear is about to embark on perhaps his greatest ever challenge, teaching me how to tandem surf.
1, 2, 3. Give me a hand, Bear.
I'll give you a hand.
Give me a hand.
Those legs.
That's better, Bear. That's better.
That's a double fake arm to arm. Perfect. That's beautiful.
Maybe 3 of us can get on the board.
That was like art to me.
So, Bear, am I ready?
You're ready. I don't know that we're ready for you to go out there, and I'm afraid you might hurt some of the rocks.
Rocks?
With your face. We don't want to hurt the rock. The Duke actually brought it to us about 100 years ago. And he started the renaissance of tandem surfing. So we're kind of, when we're out here surfing, we're surfing in his legacy.
Hey.
What do you reckon?
Mate, thanks for your tips. I reckon I'm ready for the North Shore.
It's nice knowing you.
With 8 challenging days behind them, the guys take a moment to reflect on just how far they've come.
So it's our last day, and we want to make the best of it.
What better way to cap off our trip than to check out Molokini Crater?
There are so many people on both islands that told us that we hit the lottery and we hit the jackpot on this trip.
Full speed ahead.
We got to do things that no one gets to do.
The paddle out in the surf, the mountain biking, the skydiving.
I'm absolutely going to remember this trip forever. I don't think there's a way you can't.
Sharing these experiences with these 2 other guys, it's hard not to feel like brothers.
It's been great, man.
Centuries ago, travelers crossed the Pacific looking for answers in the Hawaiian Islands. Now the inhabitants of this paradise have helped pass the wisdom of generations on to Stephen, Luke, and Chase. Tandem surf champion and waterman Bear Woznick pointed them down their spiritual path. He has now returned to steer them to its conclusion.
So I just want to try to get a little bit of traction and ask you guys, what was it you discovered that kind of surprised you?
I think my biggest thing before coming on this trip was my job and my career. And I think that I've kind of resolved that it's not for me. I'm ready to kind of step out of that comfort zone.
Wow, that's a huge thing.
And move on. I was able to confidently tell Bear and tell the other 2 guys that, I'm definitely going to be leaving this job.
I'm so proud of you because the hardest thing in the world is golden handcuffs. They're the hardest thing in the world to get out of because you got a comfortable living and everyone around you saying you're on the right path.
Right.
And to get off that railroad track is really hard to do.
I never felt so great to say that with, such assurance. He said he could see a change in me from when we started to where I was.
I have a lot of dreams. I have a lot of things inside me that I feel like I want to achieve and I can't achieve, and I'm my biggest critic, 100%. The pressure that I feel like is on my life is from me. It's not from anybody else.
It's okay to fail. I failed a lot. I failed a lot of things on this trip. But how do we take these experiences and some of the failures and the successes we had, because out of the failures there was a lot of success, and taking those successes and translating that to our life back on the mainland.
Maybe there's things on the other side of the ocean that I didn't think I could do that I can do. And it's going to require me to fail.
I can do these things that maybe I think I can't do, and I'm going to do those things.
Yeah, so for me, I mentioned to you that it was going to be something spiritual. That's what I was searching for. My journey was about deciding whether or not I wanted to expand my family. And I wasn't sure before we started this. Through the people that I've met and seeing the people love what they do, whether it be walking on top of water, swimming underneath water, being up in the mountains, everything. It was about love.
That's a simple answer right there with love, you know?
And I love being a father. I'm really good at it. And I think I'd be really good at being a father to 2 kids. And I think I found my answer.
The lessons that you've learned are like just seeds right now that have been planted, and they're going to grow and grow and grow, and you're going to gain so much more wisdom and knowledge. So I just want to say again, what an incredible transformation I've seen in you men, and we love you.
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.